Do you follow any YouTubers or influencers that feel like your friends even though you've never met them? Hi, I'm Aurelia from Ready for Cambridge. If you're working towards a Cambridge exam, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next videos. Today, we are looking at the word of the year 2025 that describes exactly this feeling. This word is parasocial. Parasocial. It is a one-sided relationship of someone famous or online. We all watch YouTubers, streamers, even AI avatars. We feel close, but it's only one way. See it in context. Many teenagers have parasocial relationships with YouTubers they watch every day. A parasocial relationship can feel real even though it's completely one-sided. So, parasocial is an adjective. We usually say parasocial relationship, parasocial bond, parasocial connection. Now, let's practice using this word in Cambridge-style speaking answers from B1 up to C2. Very quickly. At B1, you give simple personal answers. At B2, you give opinions and reasons. At C1, you analyze and show both sides. And at C2, you talk in a more abstract and critical way. I will show you one question and one model answer for each level. The examiner doesn't use the word parasocial in the question, but you can use it in your answer to impress them. So let our level letter start, from an independent user to a proficient user. Here is our B1 style question and the answer. Do you follow any YouTubers or influencers? Why? Yes, I follow one YouTuber. I watch his videos every week. I feel I know his personality because I often see him. It's a kind of parasocial relationship because he doesn't really know anything about me, but it feels friendly. This answer shows personal experience with a simple explanation. Perfect for B1. Now, a B2 style question and the candidate answer. Do you think it's healthy to feel very close to people you only know from the internet? I think it's okay if you remember it's not real. A parasocial relationship with a creator can give you comfort and motivation. However, if you treat that one-sided connection like real friendship, it can become unhealthy because you expect attention from someone who doesn't even know you exist. Here, you've got a clear opinion, a reason, and a contrast with, however, a nice B2 touch. Let's move on to C1, see the question and its answer. How might online relationships with public figures affect young people today? Online relationships with public figures can have a huge impact. Many teenagers have and form strong parasocial relationships with singers or influencers and feel genuinely understood by them. This might reduce loneliness, but it could also create unrealistic expectations about real-life friendships, which are much more equal than a one-sided bond with someone famous. Here you are analyzing positive and negative effects, and the sentences are way more complex. And finally, a C2 question and the candidate answer. To what extent do our online connections change the way we understand friendship? I think parasocial relationships are quietly redefining friendship. When people invest time and emotion in someone who will never reciprocate, they normalize one-sided intimacy. Over time, that can make it harder to appreciate the value of ordinary, imperfect friends who actually listen, compromise, and show up in our daily lives. This answer uses abstract ideas and sophisticated vocabulary like reciprocate and normalize, exactly what examiners love at City. So, quick recap. The word parasocial means one-sided relationships with a public figure. A very common phrase is parasocial relationship. Well, now it's your turn. Choose your level B1, B2, C1, or C2 and answer one of today's questions in the comments. Start with your level so I know which your level is. And try to use the word parasocial in your answer. And if you are taking the official exam very soon, remember and use it there. If this helped you, give it a like and subscribe to Ready for Cambridge for more short B1 to C2 speaking lessons with new English words. Next time, we will learn another word of the year 2025 chosen by Collins Dictionary. Don't miss it.